By the time of Handel's arrival in London, still only in his mid-20s, he was already a real connoisseur of singers and knew how to bring out the best in them. Like Mozart, who claimed that an aria should fit a singer like a well-cut suit of clothes, Handel's musical tailoring, once he had heard and assessed a voice, was exemplary. Whether dealing with an established star or a young beginner of raw promise, he was ever alert to colour, texture, range, and colour. With a star, the relationship could be tetchy or even exasperatingly explosive. He famously threatened to throw the highly gifted but tiresome Italian soprano Francesca Truzzoni out of a window if she disobeyed him. And there were many complaining stories about his dictatorial way of maintaining the highest possible standards. Handel, nevertheless, wrote to the strengths of his stars and achieved exquisite results with them. Then as now, it was not actually necessary to like an artist in order to make great music together. But his relationships with singers at the start of their careers, whose artistry he truly enabled, developed, and triumphantly displayed, no doubt gave him infinitely more satisfaction. He trained their technique and guided them in expressive style and interpretation, and he encouraged them to inhabit their roles rather than simply recite them. In effect, he taught his singers to act, and similarly, he could teach actors to sing. Susanna Sibber, for example, was an actress who, especially in collaboration with the great David Garrick, had considerable success on the London stage, but who, finding herself in Dublin, when Handel was there giving the first ever performances of Messiah, was coached by him to deliver a legendary and affecting performance of He Was Despised. In all cases, it was a reciprocal process. The singer's art inspired Handel to write in the way that he did, and his music allowed that artistry to grow and prosper. But if, as does happen, a singer was in vocal distress or even crisis, Handel was especially sympathetic to this predicament too. Despite his reputation for severity, he was, without fail, sensitive to the vulnerable, and when a singer was in trouble, he would coax, rewrite, adapt, and help.